Do you know? Do you know that you can stay in your house? Hey, you can actually stay in your house, in your country, and get PR, Australian PR visa. Do you know that? You don't know. If you don't know, I'm telling you now. There's a class of visa that Australian government, because there's a whistleblower that vulnerable people in their society are dying. Most of these Western countries are aging population. What do I mean by aging population? Aging population are population of countries that are not in active work. I don't mean part-time. When a population is in over 30% of them are retirees, it means that they cannot work efficiently in the society. That's where you come in as a carer, qualified or not qualified. This is the secret. This is where it becomes interesting now. Now, families can now message or move into contract with a recruitment firm to recruit a carer from abroad. Class 116 Australian visa. That's what I'm telling you now. So when this happens, the recruitment firm will now ask them specification, whatever. They need somebody that is tall, bold, speak English well, you know, all this now, with experience or no experience, to come and look after their family member. Australian government gave families rights to employ people to look after their loved ones. Like I always say, if you target a country that have more of aging population, higher percentage of aging population, you are targeting the right country that has the ability to bring you over to work in their country. Now, let's face it. What do you need? Actually, nothing. All you need to do is to become fit. Yes, become fit to take care of an adult or a child or someone that is sick. It might be infant, it might be children, it might be anybody. There is no age restrictions in this class visa, except you are fit, because obviously from fitness of adults by biology, I might be right or I might not be right because I'm not a medical doctor. I read is from 20 to 55. So if you're in this age bracket, you can look at one of these jobs, you apply, and you start moving to Australia. Another thing you might ask, because many people ask me this question: can I move with my children? I'm a single mother. Our marriage is new. I can't leave my husband or wife behind back home. Can I move with them? Or I have my mother I'm looking after. I'm her sole carer and her sole benefactor, and I need to move with my mom and my father, or both my parents, if it might be the case. Can I move with them? Yes, you can move with them. That is the icing on the sugar of this visa. Another thing you might ask: can my children or can my mother have access to amenities, or my father have access to amenities, or my husband get job? Of course, yes. They have right to job if they can work. Now, what else do you want? What else do you want? Another thing I would like to touch on is this. This visa gives you PR. When you go inside, it's not you to start applying every 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, for, like we have in UK. So just ditch UK, come to Australia. Life in Australia is even better than life in UK. Go and verify. Let me speak like one man in my country that is a politician. Okay, now, if you're from Kenya, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Sierra Leone, Liberia, Burundi, South Africa, Ghana, Cotonou, Congo, South Sudan, Sudan, Morocco, Libya, wherever, Egypt, you can apply for this visa. So, you go now, get yourself ready. If you're having any confusion, come to WTP. Ask any question. I'm always there. I pick questions, all the questions I can see, and I answer them. So, now you have gotten everything you need. Let's move on to check the eligibility, everything, so that you will see it. Here it is. Thank you so much. We'll be back. Here it is. You see it. Okay, let's go online so that you can see with your eyes and see the requirements, everything you need. See you. Okay guys, my hands might be shaking because I don't have the pole to hold it stable, and because I don't want my eyes to be closer on the screen because of what I'm going on with my eyes. So that's why I'm using this UV protector. Okay, you can see I'm now in Google. We are going to Australia now. We are going to Australia by virtual, travel to look for nursing job with a sponsorship in Australia. Let's say we are asking for nursing jobs in Sydney, Australia with sponsorship. If you check here now, Healthcare Australia, before when I did Australia, how to move to Australia, I gave you 7 or 8 international recruitment agencies recruiting for jobs. If you're looking for health care assistant jobs, nursing, physiotherapy, dentist, medical doctor. If you want to migrate, you go and listen to that video. I will try to tag it in this video now. When this video upload, I will come and tag it so you go there and see all the recruitment firm. But let's stick with Healthcare Australia, though I don't like going to sponsored ads in Google because of obvious reasons. But due to I have mentioned this this recruitment firm as in my training as one of the, because they are quite broad. I just learned that they have offices in places like South Africa, Zimbabwe, where they get their nurses. I don't know, they don't have I called them last week, they said they don't have in Nigeria, and I was wondering why, and they couldn't give me a definite answer, because we are the giant of Africa and they're supposed to have international office. Healthcare Australia supposed to have international office in Nigeria. So I don't know why Nigeria are being shortchanged in this kind of thing. Obviously, they are looking for 30,000 nurses. You know what I mean by 30,000 nurses? There are people retirement. There are many gaps COVID, caused. They lost many people during the COVID era. There are many issues going on. People are migrating from one career to another. People are leaving their job for family issues or personal problem. So these are the issues why there are many vacancies in healthcare sector, due to what COVID did and due to how people start living and the meaning it gave to people's life. COVID cost a lot of things. People have to rethink and unpack their life and their lives and career journey. So now let's go to this Healthcare Australia now. Let's dive in here. They say their motto is that they will assist you with your move. Let's click here and go and look for job now. And when we are looking for this job, we will be the variables I looked, when I'm looking for job is there are three things I look on. Let me tell you before we go on. There are three variables I try to tell people when they are looking for job, what they have to look out for. Number one is the security of that job. Number two is, your chances and your growth, your chances of growth in that job. You might be in a job earning like 200 Australian dollars in a year. You might stay there for 10 years, 15 years. There's not any chance of self-development growth. There's nothing, for you. That's not a good job. If you don't have self-development, if they don't have a pathway for self-development for people that have put in their time and their hours in the job. Okay, number three part of it is satisfaction. When you are doing a job, you need to be satisfied in that job, and again, that job have to give you room to make memories with your family. So this security, growth, and satisfaction are the three main variables I have in mind. Even when I'm looking for HCA for someone, like I've got a girl, I think her name is Amara. I filled 2 applications for her yesterday. I'm looking for job for her in UK. I've gotten 2 jobs, but me, I don't like it. I left it because I try to get something I know that me can do that job and work in that company. The company told me that they have care home and a domiciliary. They said she has to start with domiciliary. I said no. When I was applying, I applied for care home. They said that during the domiciliary, because I understand where they are going, but that's not good for this girl. When you're coming here, you don't need to be, because this country, we have cold weather. She will not be driving and she'll be running everywhere, 30 minutes or 1 hour from people's houses to people's houses to give them care. At the end of the day, she will not even work up to 6 hours. So it's better she goes to a care home where she will work 12 hours and they pay her and she get out, to do another things, with her life. So, when you are looking for this job now, I'll be showing you, you have to be thinking of security of that job, your chances of growth in that job, and satisfaction. This is not really about money. You can see I didn't mention about money, but this number 2, your chances of growth in that number 2 will help you make as much money as you want. If somebody is doing healthcare assistance, do this company have a pathway for them to become a nurse? After they become a nurse, how did they progress in their growth? How did they try to meet the APES requirement for bigger roles in the company and all that? Do the company, when they are doing promotion for big creative, when they are doing promotion, or they are filling vacancies for creative position, do they do it internal? Because if a company is not doing it internal, there's a problem. Don't go to that company, because what it means, if you're coming there as a cleaner, you might remain there as a cleaner without being a cleaning manager. You understand the point? A company employs you as a cleaner. You stay there. When they want to get a cleaning manager to come and manage you people, they go outside and bring somebody. Don't work in a company like that. Work in a company whereby they will train their cleaners to become cleaning managers and employ within a company. Although I'm no longer in a 9 to 5 job for the meantime, because of obvious childcare and my surgeries and my health status. So I'm trying to keep up with things, but I know how it works because I've been in a corporate world, call it bank. I worked in Oceanic Bank, and I came here, I worked in school, I worked in healthcare industry, so I know how the corporate world work. So go for a job that you stand a chance of getting self-development in that job. The job allows you to develop yourself, and they support you to develop yourself, and they gain satisfaction from that job is very good. So go for the job that have these 3 key things. Okay, let's now find a job. Nurses, somebody is asking me that she's a qualified nurse. Let's click and see, because this is a job with sponsorship here. So now find a job. Let's find a job. I will not row or anything. I will say all. Okay, I will say nurse, but clearly this place, I don't think I will say all. Let me say all. They have many jobs with sponsorship. Are you seeing it now? Let's go back. I will say all. I like saying all. So they bring everything. Theater recovery. You know, people that are asking me, I don't know the one they want. Midwifery, A&E critical care management, mental health, forensic and correctional, community, maternal and child, high acuity educators, facilitators. So I said all because, you know, I don't want I don't know. So here you ask, but I would like to say let me, you know, Sydney is I think one of the developed city. Let's say Sydney. Yes, let's say Sydney, because, you know, Sydney is a very okay, now you can see. Okay, clinical nurse educator. I don't know that one. Okay, but this one I know. Registered nurse acute medical surgery. Let's see, view the job details. Okay, now look at the job details. Up to, the salary is up to 124 per hour plus. So, you know, this plus, they leave it because, you know, they will ask you how much you want. So it's for you to do a research. If you have somebody that is a nurse in Australia, you call the person and ask the person, how much is this somebody that is working, where did they say registered nurse acute and medical surgical. You ask the person how much is the rate, so that you can you know, start preparing how much you want them, how much you want them to pay you. So this is it here, and listed on 14th. I like something that is listed on Friday, so that it will be, there will be no many application before you put yours. So benefits, you know, like what I explained now, is the your chances of growth. This is where you will know whether you have chances of growth in this company. So let's read the benefits of working for this company. HCA priority to book over other agencies. Preferred supplier agreement across public and private sector. Multiple sites across Sydney. Work-life balance. You see what I'm telling you? You choose when you work. You know, for people that have children, this is it. Leading pay rates and flexible pay options. Only agency to offer 24 quick pay. They offer, if you work today, you might be paid tomorrow. 24 hours quick pay. This is quite good. Free education and the upscale annually. You see, this is where I tell you, when you're looking for international job, come to, you see this place now, free education and upscale annually. This is how you will know whether you will be growing or you'll be redundant in your career. There are 3 things. All these things I'm reading, I only saw 3 things. Number 1 is work-life balance. You choose when you work. For people with child care problems, and you're migrating from Africa with your children and your husband and your, maybe your dependents from, it can be anybody that is your dependent that you're taking care of. They will take care of it. Then they will now, like if you have emergency, they will pay you under 24 hours quick pay. Then free education and upskill. They will help you grow. This is it. Work across any of our location. Advanced shift booking options. HCA app. They have app. So you will download the app, then yourself and the timesheet you want to submit, and do everything there. So these are the place I look at when you're looking for international jobs. Come here and look at what they say they are offering. This is whether because I told you, I pay attention in 3 variables when I'm looking for corporate work or a 9-to-5 job: security of that job, your chances and growth in that job, and again, even if you don't have a mind of growing, you might change your mind of growing your skill. When you start working, you start seeing things. I know many people will say, I don't want to go to school again, I don't want to do this again, I don't want to do that again. So it's not that I'm telling you that when you start working with them, you start trying to get promotion. No, that's not. But let the options be there for you. That's my point. Okay, now let's go requirements. See, requirements: you will register as a nurse, 12 months experience, 2 contactable clinical reference. Sorry. Up-to-date immunization record. Sorry. You will have strong written and verbal communication skill in English. Must be your first or second language. Nigeria, you people passed all these things they are saying. Rights to work within Australia. CV must be attached. You see, it's so simple. Then apply. That is it. You see, when you click apply, you start filling the application. It's coming now. You see, you start filling the application, your name, everything. You attach your cover note, attach your CV. That's it. You posted it to them and they will call you. That is it. Now, I will tell you how to prepare a cover letter for international job. That's the training I will have, and CV. Because many people have asked me this. I will explain that even for people looking for scholarship. We'll explain that in WTP, Womiba training platform, in Telegram. We'll explain that maybe by next week because I'm so busy with the registration of students coming in September. So now you can see it is easy to apply. Just get your cover letter ready, attach it from your computer, choose a file from your computer, attach it, then come here, choose a resume, attach it, then apply now. Simple. Let's go back and see how we're gonna apply. We can apply for role. Let me say HCA. Let me say carer. Let me say classification here. Let me say aged care or carers. Let me say carers in general. Community, let me say all. I told you people I like saying all. Okay, all. Then it will now come down. You see, urgent needed. You see, urgent needed disability support worker, Brisbane. I don't know how far is Brisbane from the international airports. Now, when I went to Australia, we went from Indonesia. So I didn't go Australia. I didn't visit Australia from Africa. So that's why I don't know most of the things. Okay, now let's read the role, or will I say benefits? That's where my things are. Benefits. I think the benefits are the same with the other one. Did they say they will help you? Okay. Potential or transfer interest, interstate or international. access to free training for active. Yeah, you've got access for training, but they said you have to be active. There's a condition to that, unlike the nursing. So I don't know whether you will like it, but it's better than nothing. Supportive team environments and the ability to work, manage your shift and payroll on our easy. Work-life balance, this is a good one. They have work-life balance for you and your family, like I was explaining before. Then opportunity to work consistent weekly hours, regular rosters on a casual basis. Okay, it's the same approach. You apply, submit, prepare your cover letter and your CV and submit it. That is it. That is all they needed. So this is the way to look for job. Or let's go back and look for in another agency that is not Healthcare Australia. Let's go to another company, because you might, I want you to have options. It's good to have options. Let me say nursing career in Australia. Let's go here and see how much they are paying. They are paying carers. We didn't check the carers in we didn't check the carers. Let's visa types. Let's see the visa types before we go to the jobs. Let's see the kind of visa they give. Okay. See, they have 186 employers nomination scheme. So you see, they have employer nomination scheme. They have almost 100 and almost 200 placement for this. They have 600 visitors. This company are allowed to employ someone, like I have explained it in all the Australian visa, Australian content I have shared. But let's go to the jobs. Like, let's look for carers and the payment from here. Okay, here. Our dedicated team has assisted over 500 overseas. No, I'm looking for about the role. I'm looking for the money. The benefits, look at the benefit, but let's look at the money first. They were not open about how much they will pay. Average family income is 85 to 100 per year. These people are funny. They didn't tell us how much they will pay. Hey, let's go out of here. I like people telling you how much, so that you know how much you're expecting. Please don't apply for the one that you didn't see how much they are paying. They will tell you that they will tell you about it on the interview, but it's better that you see it and make up your mind. Let's go to I'm looking for carer. Let's go. Let me try this sick. Let me try sick and see whether they put out the price of the, like, the job, the amount they are paying. Please don't apply for a job that you didn't see registered nurse sponsorship. No, let's do registered carer, carer sponsorship, carer sponsorship. I think healthcare. Okay, look at it. They have up to almost 3,000 jobs for healthcare here. Okay, I've clicked healthcare. Let me now seek. I'm seeking now. I've clicked healthcare. Let me see what they've got. Okay, it's coming. My system is so slow. Please don't mind this me. Don't mind me. I just want to compare payments, because the other one was giving us 60 Australian dollars to 70 Australian dollars for carers, but nurses are giving us 124 plus per hour. So this one now, okay, this is quite cheap, and it is in Sydney. I don't know, they are quite cheap. Is it because they are okay? Look at nurse assistants in nursing. You see this one, their prices are so low. I think you have to stick with Healthcare Australia because they are paying well. Disability support worker here is paying 73 to 72 per hour. You can see it. You see, disability support worker is paying, but the nurses here, their own rate is so poor. Registered nurse, aged care, and they are saying their salary is competitive. No, it's not. 40 to 55 per hour. Be careful. That's why I asked you, I just said you people should be looking at the amount they are advertising with the job. The one that doesn't have the amount straight on, don't apply in that one, because you don't know how much you might, after ending the interview, they will say they are paying you $15. So you have to make sure that you see the amount and you agreed with, you like it. You are in agreement with what they put out. Maybe they will have chances to debate this thing to increase it for you or not. So, but you can see here, this place is so poor. Their rates are so poor. So I don't think so. It's better you stick with the one that is high. I don't know the environment, because I've not worked in Australia before, so I don't know the price of housing and all that, but the prices I'm seeing here is so low. It's $65 to 85. This one is a bit better than that one that is saying 40 for nurses. This one is a bit better, but support worker is from 30 something to 70 something per hour. So you have to make your choices. Okay, let's look at this one, sanctuary. Let's see. They didn't put out the money. No, I'm not applying. Okay, this one is assistant, AIN, assistant in nursing, pathway to health management. This one is like assisting somebody that is disabled in their home and all that. But let's see what's and this with sponsorship. It is with sponsorship. Why join pathway? So what are we getting when we start working here? What are the benefits? Okay, these are the benefits now. Okay, these people are a sense of fulfillment in serving the elderly in our community. This one is a community health care, and you'll be going from place to place. It's just like domiciliary care in UK. So you have to be careful. I don't like anything domiciliary. I don't like anything walking all around in community. Great colleagues, training provided, career progression available. But they've got career progression like I explained. So I don't know what to give them on this one. Grow into this role as an AIN. Access to various employee program. They have employee program that you can tap in. Okay, okay, great facilities, flexible in your employment. Our staffing ratios are above industry standard. Okay, above award wages, superannuation plus paid company picnic day, further training opportunity, other company benefits. I think this is a bit fair, but the amount they are paying per hour is not all that. It's not okay. What's happening to this? Okay. Okay, someone who we are after. Okay, look at the person they want. Relevant qualification certificates 11, 12, or 4 in aged care. These are the skills for care. All these certificates people are doing online. Okay, that is allowed. Current police check. I told you how to get police check. NDIS worker clearance check. I told you. COVID-19 vaccination certificates plus booster. You have to, most of us have even, most of us have taken this injection. So you just to put in this in and in your cover letter and all that, and go for your interview. That is it. There's nothing more on it. But like I said before, you check the amount. Look at this amount here for support worker. Assistant is 25 to 28 per hour, which is posted 5 days ago. This is poor because I'm looking at something that starts from 40 to 70. Then you know what I mean. After tax, you can take something home, because this money they are paying, you have to pay tax. So I hope all of us know about this. So when you're looking at this money, you're looking at that a fraction of it is going to tax. So you have to be aware of this, that you're making this money. You might say it's 20,000 per hour in Australia. Maybe you do 1 week, you earn like 400 and something thousand. Remember that a tax might be 20 to 25% cut off from that one. Then you come and pay your bills. So be looking at this money here. Please pay attention there, because it's so important. If you look at here, if we go back, you can see that some support worker and assistants are paid 33. That's why, okay, let's you can see here, this one pays. Look at it here. It says a disability support worker and its immediate start. If you can apply for this one from Nigeria, then it's okay. It's 33 to 72 per hour. Casual rates. This is casual rates. So you can see what I mean. So be looking at this money, be looking at the benefits from that company. This is these are where your eyes will be fixed to look at. So this one here is 31 to 37 per hour. Don't click anything that they didn't advertise how much they are willing to pay, because those are the people that even pay below 20. They will not put it out. So don't go there. Go to these ones that they have advertised with the amount they are offering. So you know what you're expecting. You can be predicting, like how much you will be earning. So this is it now. And thank you for watching, and I hope you know how now. It's easy just to prepare your cover letter, get your certificate, get your CV up to date, and start applying. Don't wait for so long. Australia need minutes. There are jobs every morning from all these websites. I will tag the video I have made before to show you the recruitment firm that are employing. Write all those recruitment firms down. Then go to their website one after the other every morning and start putting in your application. That's the way to get this job. And before 2 weeks, you will get something. I promise, before 2 weeks, you will get something. So I hope to see you in another video, and please kindly subscribe, put your notification button on, share, like, and tell everybody that is your friends, your mates, relatives, family members about Womiba Group. And we have Telegram group, which is Womiba training platform. So this is where I will end this video, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've learned something here, and all you have to do is to subscribe and get more people for us to subscribe, because I'm here to give you something that you have to pay to get, but I'll be giving it to you free of charge, and so that you can grow in your career and earn a better living anywhere around the world. And thank you so much for visiting. Bye bye.